Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Marketing Monday. My name is Chanel E. Martin, and I am the founder of Beyond the Book Media, and I'm one of the main hosts for Marketing Monday. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Marketing Monday. Marketing Monday is a show that we do on Mondays, and they are centered around making sure that you can not only write and publish your book, but so that you can actually sell your book, right? Because what's the point of writing books if we're not selling them? And so that is the initial purpose of this. But we meet every Monday here inside of Write With Me and also on our YouTube page. Now, we've been doing this, I don't know, for a few months, and we have a host of videos, and we've helped many of you create winning sales strategies for your books. Now, as you are coming on in, can you say hello? Let us know where you are tuning in from in the comments. I would love to shout you out. And then um, we're going to get right into what we got to talk about today, okay? All right, so today we are talking about your brand needs a book and how to get started quickly. Now, if you don't mind, if you could tag a friend that you know is supposed to be in this live stream, I would absolutely love it if they are a member of Write With Me. If they're not a member of Write With Me, we are also streaming this on our YouTube channel. So welcome to all of you that are coming on in. Now, I do have a question for those of you that are tuning in. Have you written a book for your brand? Does your brand have a book? Does your brand have a book? Let me know in the comments. And y'all, I got to tell y'all something. Hold on, let me go get it. Let me go get it. Look, I'm up here getting up. Look, so I have a early release copy of my book, The Supernatural Entrepreneur, that we have built a whole brand, a whole conference around. I'll be sharing more of this journey with you guys, but I'm in it too. I attended our boot camp, our Write Your Book in 7 Days, our 7 Day Brand Author Academy, and I was able to finish this book. And we did a pre-launch. You know, you can do a pre-launch before the big launch. We did an early release, and so my brand has multiple books, okay, and I've been able to make money. Good afternoon, everyone. As you are coming on in, just say hello, type in the comments where you are watching from, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you want to take some notes, you can, because I'm going to move through this very, very quickly. All right. Look, it is money. It's Money Monday. We talk about getting to the money. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. We are talking about your brand needs a book and how to get started quickly. So this is going to be a twofold type thing where I'm going to talk a few reasons as to why your brand needs a book. A lot of the stuff you already know, but look, sometimes we need to be reminded. And then I'm going to talk about exactly how you can get started quickly. All right, y'all with me? All right, let's go. So, listen, if you have a brand or a business, right? How many of you are in the service-based business or a product-based business? How many of you are entrepreneurs or you're aspiring entrepreneurs, right? I want you to put that in the comments. I want you to put that in the comments. Let me know if you are entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur. Now, if you are in ministry, if you've been doing ministry for a long time. So if you serve people at any level and at any capacity, let me tell you this. You are a subject matter expert in some level, okay? And I want to go ahead and debunk something for those of you who are like, I just started. Listen, even if you are just starting out in your business, even if you just launched a week ago, I promise you, you are a subject matter expert at some level. Meaning, if you have the ability to serve clients, then that means that you have a brand and you can have a book, right? So, am I talking to anybody here, right? Because I know a lot of times when we write our first book, many of you guys write books, they're memoirs, they're autobiographies, and you guys can write other books that will directly lead you into clients and customers, because I feel like that's a big opportunity that's missed. We want to share about our story, which that's good and everything, but sometimes your story ain't gonna make you no money, okay? Sometimes your story ain't gonna make you no money, and so I want to make sure that you can continue to make more income. You know, this is Marketing Monday. This is what we talk about. All right. So number one, the first point was, if you have a brand, you are a subject matter expert. If you are serving customers or people on any level, even if you just started out, you are a subject matter expert. So now that pre-qualifies. I want everybody put in a comment, I'm qualified. I'm qualified. Put in the comments, I'm qualified. So you are now qualified, okay, to write a book. Let's see, there we go. All right, so number 2, listen, your book is the easiest client qualifier. You can pre-qualify clients first before they solicit your services if you make it easy for them to get your book. Now, for some of you, you may do a free book plus shipping. That's a big campaign that people run. Or you may give your book away. One of the things we did at the Supernatural Entrepreneur Conference, hey, shout out to all my Caribbean cousins and any of you that had a chance to come. We did a pre-launch for my book. Now, we're going to do a real launch sometime in November or December, but we did a pre-launch and we gave the book away for free. Now, if they read the book, listen, everything in there is pointing them to getting coaching and accountability and joining the Master's Mind or leading, which is my coaching program that I co-lead with my business partner, Pastor Chandler Bailey, or it's leading you to some of my other books, is leading you to my brand. So I have many moments inside of here where I talk about something and I say, hey, if you need help with this, check out this website, right? Even though the website ain't built yet, it's already set in. So some of you may just want to straight up, you might want to just give the book away, or you might want to give the digital copy away, right? That could be a great qualifier. And basically, if someone reads your book and then they turn around and seek more information, listen, those clients are pre-qualified. Like those are the clients that are probably more likely to buy because they took an action first. They took an action first. And so that's what I love about writing a book. If someone, listen, do y'all hear what I'm saying? If someone reads your book and then they reach out to you because you set your book up right, we got a whole strategy on how you can create your brand funnel. We did that in one of our last Map Your Book Out. But yeah, it's going to lead you. My book leads you to wanting more from me, and I show you how you can get more. So that's another thing. So your book, we're on point number 2. Your book is the easiest client qualifier. You can pre-qualify clients first before they solicit services. Now I want to ask a question in the comments. Have any of you utilize this, right? Any of you written brand books, and inside of your brand book, you weaved in ways where they can buy your coaching program, they can sign up for your services, they can go on the website and order merchandise or products. I'm just curious if any of you have done that. If you haven't done that, then you need to they can book a call, right? That's what I love about this book. I did not do that in my first book because I was just starting out and getting into the new digital space. But I'm like, I do that from every other book on because it literally will set you up. And I haven't, and it's in there multiple times. I think if there's a touch point in every single chapter leading you back to me. So that's good, Kim. Kim said she did that. All right. So then the next thing is, of course, these are given. Right? Your brand needs a book. You need a book because your book can provide passive and active income for your brand. Now let's talk about passive and active. What's the difference? So passive income is money that you make from doing nothing, right? You can just make it. It's passive. You don't have to do a lot of work. Of course, we know that if you put your book on Amazon or Ingram Sparks or any other online distribution place, Beyond the Book Media can help you with that. Then your book is now you can make passive income. That means I get a check from Amazon, right? I don't know if it's quarterly or monthly. I don't know. I get a check from Amazon every month just from having my book on there and people going there. Of course, that's the given. Y'all know that. Of course, the active income is if you have books on hand, you always got money. Oh, did y'all hear me? If you have books on hand, you always got money. We ordered quite a few copies of this book. So now I gave some away from free. So now I'm going to sell the early release copies, or I might give them away. I don't know. I have quite a few early release copies that I'm going to sign and sell. And now I have money. I'm literally sitting with money. And if you have a box of books somewhere and you struggling, you're like, oh Lord, I need some money. Look, you have money, you have a product, and more people are more likely to buy a product. I know I did like a birthday sale on my God Bless the Scribe journals, and like, man, I had like so many orders. In 24 hours, we got 49 orders. And people bought multiple books, right? So you could do something like that. You could have any reason sale. So let's say if you need some capital, you need some money, you got books on hand. That means if you got books, you got money, right? I want you to put that in the comments. If I got books, I got money. So that means you can use your books to provide seed money or to fund other initiatives. Because sometimes you may want to have a marketing campaign and maybe like, oh, I don't have any money to market, but you have books and you have something to sell. You can now use your book to actively pursue, because that's an easier sale. Let's say you're like, okay, I need about $3,000 for something. If you have books on hand, then you can actually make money, and that's going to be probably easier sale versus like if you offer coaching or consulting or anything of that nature. Okay, so I just gave y'all 3 reasons why your brand needs a book, right? So if you have a brand, you are a subject matter expert, your book is the easiest client pre-qualifier, and your book can provide passive and active income when you need it. All right. So now I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how you can get started. All right. I want to know in the comments, how many content creators do I have? So that means you regularly, you have a podcast, you go live, you do trainings, and you build curriculum. Let me know how many of you are content creators, because chances are you already have your book, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. I'm going to give you some ways where you can get started, because you're probably like, oh, Chanel, the first 3 tips are great. How do I get started? So, all right, let me go ahead and get us going with our getting started quickly. So number 1, I want you to take inventory of your media assets, of your podcast, live streams, trainings, and curriculum. Go ahead and take inventory. So I want you to let me know. Can y'all tell me in the comments, like, if you guys have how many of you have a podcast? Drop that in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you have a podcast, right? You can give us the podcast name. How many of you post and do something on social media, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you do it regularly, like you regularly live stream? Let me know in the comments if that's you. How many of you teach and train and equip people regularly? Let me know in the comments if that's you. All right, so we have several of you guys in the comments. You saying you're content creators. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Chances are, or how many of you are like the face? You a Facebook pastor, right? You have you always got a good word in you. You've been encouraging and motivating the people daily on Facebook. Lord, give you some drop in your spirit. You're on there posting encouraging words, right? I want you to think about all of that. Okay, Kim has a podcast. She has a course curriculum. So yeah, Kim, you are definitely doing it. Okay, you doing it, Kim. So we have some that has a podcast, stepping into a new you. Someone else said that they train. They have a course curriculum. Perfect. So if you have any of those, so Kim, I do have a question for you. And you can just put in the comments, is your podcast related to the book that you wrote? Or could you take your podcast and convert it into a book? All right, so we have a YouTube and online course. See, y'all already pretty much halfway there. You figured out the hard part. I want you to take that podcast. All right. I want you to take those YouTubes. I want you to take those Facebook and Instagram lives. Y'all hear me? And I want you to take inventory. I want you to think about all the content you currently have, because what we don't do over here is recreate the wheel. What we don't do over here is come up with something from scratch when we already have stuff that's, we already have things that we can quickly accelerate and make income from. So after you take inventory, I want you to organize it, and I want you to put it into a loose outline. So for example, let's talk about stepping into a new you, right? We have someone from Facebook that has stepping into a new you, right? So let's say that's your podcast. And you can take every episode that follows a particular theme, and now you got chapters, or at least you got somewhat of a chapter. So maybe one podcast episode may not end up being a full chapter. Maybe 2 podcast episodes might be a chapter, but you want to find themes. especially those of you who got sermons and you've been preaching for since you was 12, and you got all your sermons written out if they're organized. Or those of you who create devotionals because you teach Sunday school or something like that, and you create your own thing. Um, what I want you to do is I want you to find a common theme. I want you to find, okay, well, what am I talking about? Or putting it, okay, and your blog. Thank you. That's a good one. So, or your blog too, if you have a blog as well. So I want you to organize all of the content, and I want you to say, okay, I consistently talk about love. I consistently talk about getting unstuck. I consistently talk about coming out of fear. I want you to think, I'm just using these as examples, right? And I want you to organize it. I want you to go and put the name. You can get you a Google Doc or Excel sheet, and I want you to put the title, and I want you to put a link to it. If it's online, if it's hosted online, or if it's something like physical, or it's like on your computer, I want you to put where to find it. Now, after you organize it, you're gonna create an outline. Many of you got my free Write Your Book in 7 Days outline, or you got my 21-day outline. Whichever outline you want to use, I want you to put it into a loose outline, because that is going to be how you get started. You literally, y'all, I bet you some of y'all gonna watch this and you're gonna be like, let me go listen to Chanel, and you'll have your book done in 30 days or less. And now, and some of you don't got a product yet for Black Friday, or you're looking to launch something new for Black Friday, and you want to create like an ebook. Y'all, this strategy even works for ebooks too. Okay, quick content books. So after you do that, you need to start writing. Okay, and you definitely need to get accountability and coaching, or you need to get yourself a schedule. Now, here's where most of us overly ambitious creators. Oh, that's good. You took your lives and created a devotional. That's perfect. So most of us overly ambitious will go get a spreadsheet. We'll create a table. We'll say, oh, hopefully I can't even know if y'all can hear me. I guess y'all could. Y'all probably can hear me so much better now. You'll get a table. You'll get a spreadsheet. You'll have, okay, I got 30 live streams. I'm gonna have 30 chapters. You'll put the links, right? And then you're like, okay, wait a minute, what do I do next? Or that was like the exciting part. How many of y'all are like, oh, this is so good to me? How many of you are addicted to organizing and getting stuff ready? Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? The habitual organizer. Everything got to be organized and to the T. And then after you done organized so much, you so tired. After you done organized so much, you like, whoo, that was hard. And then you forget to go actually finish the task. Look, Kim says, I knew I was coming down somebody's street. So the way that you overcome that is that you get you accountability group, you get you some coaching, you get you some help, right? Okay, so let me go back to the what I meant to say, and I forgot to tell you, when it comes to start writing, you can start writing by transcribing. So what I want you guys to do is you guys can take all of those lives, those podcasts, and you can go to like rev.com. There are some that are really accurate where you can transcribe. I think I use Happy Scribe. They do a great job in helping you transcribe your audio from your videos. Okay. So, or from your podcast. So I want you to take those things. I want you to transcribe all 30 videos that you put. And that might take some time. And then what's going to happen is, now, let me tell you something. What you don't want to do is take all them transcribed videos and then send them to your publisher or send them to us and be like, okay, here my book. No. That's just the first part. And that's the part that helps you capture the content. Then you're going to need to go in and start correcting, right? Because we don't want to write like how we talk. Typically, how we talk isn't grammatically acceptable in a book, right? I think I've said like 5 times since I've been talking to you guys. And then I'll start on something, I'll switch something, I'll come back, right? So you want to take that time to chapter by chapter, go through the transcription. And you're going to create a story from that. Now, for some of you, that's going to be easy. And for some of you, you need help and you need coaching and you need more. You need more information. So I do want to let y'all know is we do have something for you. we have a writing coaching program. And I'm gonna see if I can post the link that can help you keep you accountable, and it's one-on-one. And I think we talked about it. Nikisa talked about it last week, and we pinned. Let me see if they'll let me pin it. Nope, they're not letting me pin it. We talked about it last week, and we were talking about how in 30 days, let's say you follow the steps, you go and take all your videos, you go and transcribe them, and then you come to us in 30 days, we're going to help you turn that thing into a book, and it's one-on-one coaching. So if you're like, oh, I could do it on my own, that's fine. Many of you can do it on your own. I just want you to sit down and write yourself a schedule. So if you're like, I'm going to finish my book in 30 days, you need to set a daily time that you are going to write your book, and you need to stick to it. And it's like going to the gym, right? You know what happens when we go to the gym? We get so excited. We have these goals. And then as soon as a little trickle of rain or we feel a little scratch in our throat or somebody needs something, we are not kind to the promises that we make to ourselves. And then we end up not going to the gym. So I just told y'all, like, the hard part, well, organizing kind of is hard, but actually finishing it is the hard part. So I want you guys to set a goal, and I want you to daily. That's what we teach our people that come through our coaching program is daily. You set a day and a time that you are going to write. So like, and you want to pick the time that you're going to have the least amount of distractions. Okay. So for some of you, that might mean waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and writing from 4 a.m. until 6 p.m. or reviewing your transcriptions from 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. I think I said 6 p.m. from 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. Right. So you want to set that daily time to write. But what we did was we helped you get organized, which is why you can accelerate your writing process. Okay. So I think I've pretty much given y'all everything everything I got. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. But let me tell you something about what we have at Beyond the Book Media. So we launched our one-on-one writing coaching, which we work with you one-on-one, and we make sure that your book is finished in 30 days with weekly accountability. But now we're giving you the opportunity to upgrade, because many of you are like, okay, after I write it, what's gonna happen? I don't really want to self-publish. We do have a bundle in which you get writing coaching, and you also get publishing at the same time. So, and we bundle both of those together. I do have the link. I'm going to post. I just did post the link. I just did post a link right now for those of you that are interested in doing that, and we'll send the link out in the replay. But let's say you're like I said, you're like, okay, Chanel, this is great. I'm gonna do the transcription, but I know I'm gonna need extra help. This is a great opportunity, and it's at a pretty decent price. We've given you a special rate for the next 3 days. So y'all been getting our emails. You've been peeping it out. You've been checking it out. You've been trying to figure out if it's something you want to do. Like I said, many of you can have your book. You can have your book written within, let's see, September. By November, you'll have your book complete. So some of you put writing a book on your bucket list, your things to do, or maybe God told you to write a book this year and you haven't done it. And we literally about to hop in fourth quarter. Like, we're about to hop in fourth quarter. So there's some of these things that you promised God, that you said you was going to do. And for some of you, it was writing a book. We about to be in fourth quarter. So we wanted to create an opportunity for you to write and finish your book, especially if you sign up. You should be able to have your book finished by the end of the year and published. So I just wanted to share that. I don't know if we have any questions, but I will wait. Thank y'all for joining us on Marketing Monday. Listen, we get to do Marketing Monday every Monday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm always grateful. If you don't see me, you'll probably see Nikisa. Yes, you do need to take the time to write daily. Let me put this. Daily. It's something about routine and consistency that keeps me going, because now it's like me competing against me. And I think that's all I got. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit about what comes in our writing coaching program. So for those of you who are definitely interested, I'm about to share what comes in our writing coaching program and then what comes in the publishing package. So what you get is, we have of course, you get a 30-day writing plan. So we do a plan. We also give you 4 weekly 50-minute coaching sessions. So you'll meet with one of our coaches weekly. We do a premium course bundle. So that's worth so much. We give you workbook masterclass, book to course, self-publishing course, and a marketing sales training video. So we give you all of that to make sure you have everything that you need. And then if you upgrade, there's like 2 buttons on our page where you can either just get the coaching or you can get the publishing and the coaching. We do editing and formatting. Of course, we're going to edit and professionally format your book. We're going to do premium covers and graphic designs for your book. And then we also are going to upload your book to Amazon, and we're going to give you a bestseller strategy. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty inclusive to anything you might need. What's our website? It's right. Let me see. I can post it. Let me see. Here we go. I'm on 2 pages at once. Excuse me if you heard that feedback. I just posted it on there as well. And you said you need to turn your messages into books. You never stick to look. You are a perfect candidate for our you're a perfect candidate for our program. Like literally a perfect candidate. Look, I'm trying to find your okay. Hey Anita. Hey Anita, let me reply back to you. I want you to check this link out that I just put at the bottom because I think that program is going to really help you. Yes, we do keep you accountable. Anybody else have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns? I'm excited for those of you that are going to join. Like I said, the special upgrade package, it actually expires in 3 days. That upgrade, you will, if you do get publishing, you will have to pay the regular publishing rate. So we are giving a special rate if you want to go ahead and do both. Because some of you just need to do both. You want the coaching, you're just going to go ahead and get the bundle. So we wrote it, and we'll also send you guys an email out. Well, y'all, I think I'm done. I think I did my job. We'll be back here next Monday, okay? Next Monday with a whole new topic on Marketing Monday, helping you to market and sell more books. Don't forget, y'all, your brand needs a book. I'll see you guys later.